Okay. Yo, what's up? I went and made a list. I went through all the ILs of ones that I need to submit a time for. And then I also, made little notes of ones that are going to be really difficult to beat. Like, 5-1. Because Dave submitted a run where he did the NA Freon glitch. And so I have to play 5-1 like actually perfectly. And get good RNG on the boss fight. But some of these for sure I will have a decent chance of getting the world record because no one else really plays ILs that much. So let's go ahead and try to do this. And as you might have guessed, Boba Sharks is playing Splatoon. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do kind of want to just get some of these out of the way though. It's more interesting when there's a back and forth dynamic and stuff like that for sure. That was stinky. Why? Why not? Okay, yeah, I think I should go for that deep grab. That was almost money. Oh, I forgot. I was waiting for a title card to happen, so I wasn't holding right. That was really early, but it's fine. What's up? How you doing? Tomorrow Fox. And Key enjoy Astanis Key enjoy. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm waiting too long. That's just about it. If I go a little tiny bit earlier, that'll be a really nice deep grab. And not to mention, doing all of this, I think that's a very technical spot in that level is to hit that really deep grab. But then it's really all about the swing, right? 1-2 is kind of just those two things. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, you gotta go straight for the cash money. I could have jumped later. I'm not entirely sure because walking from left to right, that orbit always will spawn the same. But then sometimes he'll hit you on the first one and sometimes he'll hit you on the second one. So did I have a bad jump off of the slope? Because normally I just jump on the second one there. I don't think that was good. Yeah, see? What? I'm slow. It has to be that I'm slow. Oh my gosh, let me tell you something. I just finished tassing OSAT for Saphira and my joint any percent task. I actually learned something really interesting while I was tasking it. Really, really interesting. After this attempt, I'll tell you. Hold on. Okay, okay, great. So you might or might not know this, but you know, we scroll the screen to try to make OSAT go off the screen and make his decision faster. But if OSAT is completely off the screen at some point, he doesn't check if he's off the screen on the left or off the screen on the right. He will automatically come back on the screen, whichever side he decided to go. So if he's decided he wants to move to the right, but he's off the screen on the left, he will still come out of the right side. If that makes sense. But I found... Right. But I found... that is also true for when he's leaving the screen with the quirks. If you just get him off screen, it doesn't matter which side. Oh, that's a good one right there. This is gonna be money right here. See? Okay, that was a late release. Okay, that's really late. I gotta adjust my time here. Late. Early? Way late. Okay, it's a good thing I'm looking at this now. Okay, so that's actually not even good enough though. Because, you know, swinging up over the branch is time loss. But yeah, so I was curious. And I asked the only person who would know the answer, and I asked Mackie. And Mackie said, no, I'm not sure of anything that, like, you know, regarding him leaving the screen after hitting a cork. Because, you know, he bounces around the screen and then hits a cork and then decides to swim off screen. It can be left or right. Now, I found that if you just get OSAT off of the screen, he will immediately go, even if he's decided left or right. If he's off screen on the left, all he's actually looking for is just being off screen. And so, yeah, it's crazy. Speaking of which, I forgot to tell Mackie that. Because I had actually just recently asked him, because Boba Sharks was having an issue where OSAT would be on one side of the screen and leave on the left, but then come out of the right side. And I was asking Mackie why that was happening. It's literally the exact same thing with the quirks. Okay, this is not going well. I need to lock in right now. I don't normally go this way. You know, I usually try to swing to the left. But this is astronomically faster. And by astronomically, I mean probably like a second. The second it takes to switch from right to left. But I should go for it, right? If I'm trying to get the fastest time I possibly can. That felt really good. Okay, I'm jumping too early, I think. I'm jumping too early. You've seen the Dev Boy Dibs Ristar 2 project, right? Like the 3D looking one. I agree. Like the animations, I don't personally, I think a lot of people can be really lazy when it comes to 3D games and like animating things. I think his animations of like the bird boss and stuff like that looked really awesome. I emailed him on the email that was like attached to those accounts. And I was like, please, if you have any source or shred of this, please let me play it and look at it. Like, I'll do anything. I never got a response, unfortunately. Just like the Game Gear blind boxes. Maybe I need to jump earlier on that one. That's okay. That one, sometimes you get a different angle based on when you so the problem why this one's so difficult is that when you release, you have to let go and then press upright. Wait, is it? Wait, yeah, it's upright. And then based on how many frames it takes you to press upright, you get a few different outcomes. I haven't even gotten to the top of the tree once this way. Oh, I mean, yes, you can. You can. But the thing is watch what happens. You'll always get like an angle that doesn't work. You have to release and then press upright again. Because we need to go straight up. We need to go straight up and then upright. Like that one should be money. And I see that doesn't. Am I jumping too late? I don't remember. Yeah, we just need neutral, or either neutral or, you know, straight up inputs. For me, it's easier to let go and then just press the upright together. I mean, that's playable, right? But then with the bird, yeah, the bird does that. If you don't get directly to the top of the tree, you actually get unlucky bird mode. Okay, Ristar. That makes sense. How could you make that an intentional platforming mechanic? Or we have to reach past something and let the retract of the arms actually grab what we want. Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely really weird. Speaking of which, hold on a second. Wait, I don't want to go that way. What if I instead tried to go through the tree? What if I instead just flew over and then just tried to do a tree zip instead? That would be kind of legendary, no? Wait a minute. It would. Wait, that's weird. Look at this. I'm facing to the left. I'm pressing jump to get off of these handlebars. And Ristar goes to the right with no directional input. That's a weird little interaction I've never noticed. Ristar always drops to the right off of handlebars? Or off of monkey bars? Look at that. That is so weird. So yeah, let's try this. Okay, we definitely got the glitch there, just like not right timing. Uh-oh. Don't look at that. Yeah, it's kind of like, why would we notice? You know what I mean? I don't even know what I was... Why did I have a save state there? What was I doing? Alright, so the goal is to get over here. Okay, I got on top of the tree, which is kind of good, but... Oh wait, I still have HP. What am I resetting there? Dude, this would actually... Okay. You need to actually, like, position better here. Okay. The way I did it before... I don't even know, because I actually hit this a few times this way. Okay, that counted as a down hit, by the way. When you hear that sound, the dong, it's a... We're start hitting down. There's a different sound effect. So goofy. That would be really funny to go for in a race. That's so funny. It's definitely doable. Like, if you get a bad swing and you have to walk over. I mean, it's kind of like, why not? Because it would be just extremely double, triple legendary if you hit it like that. Man. Yeah, I'm not... There's you know, tassing this, there are so many crazy weird interactions I've seen. This spot is so weird, it just actually just does not know what to do. You need to definitely need to wait for him to already have been there. You can technically do this without taking damage as well, but he's just so fast that it's like really hard. You gotta jump to the left when he's here and then frame perfectly, like hold right. See, look, that was possible right there. I guess pause buffering can kind of work as well. I'm gonna try to do it without taking damage. See, that was close. Yeah, I gotta stand a little bit further to the left. That's close. It's such a weird little thing. I'm glad Cronoon found that by accident. There we go. It's definitely doable. What was that? Like, I've hit it twice out of 30 attempts, 40 attempts. Maybe more than that. Maybe like 30. We'll say it's a 1 in 30 right now, my rate. Wait. Oh my gosh. It would be so funny to go back through the tree. Yes. So, there is a really interesting spot. No. Yeah. Of course. I'm gonna show you one, okay? No one. I'm gonna show you a secret one. You have to keep this under wraps, okay? This is a very secret one. Not here. Not this one. But you're right. You're 100% correct. Let me get back up here. It's called gaming. You can Google it, maybe. Which one is it? It's over here. Right here. So, I'm gonna set a safe state, actually. You can grab the wall and the lizard at the same time. Wait, that one didn't go that high. Wait, whoa. Wait. Maybe you don't want the screen to go up. Yeah, because look, that looks higher, right? If I jump, is the... Oh my god! The lizard moves with the screen. Do you see that? I'm not crazy, right? It's kind of like an OSAT situation, look. He goes way above the platform. Hold on a second. And then look. Not even touch it. Whoa, what the heck? Okay. So you need to not only grab the lizard and the platform at the same time. You need to do it in such a way that he gets to the platform first before you jump to, so you don't move the camera up. Yeah, look at that. Okay, but that's way too close. My hands have to kind of already be out. Oh, that was kind of... Wait. Oh, no, he doesn't have a hitbox. He doesn't have a hitbox until later. Maybe that's the wave. Oh, but I got too much height there. Yeah, what? Okay, wait, this is the wave. No, I already moved the camera. I have to move the camera back down for that to work. Look at that. The first pixel we can get him to kind of jump up, he goes really high to the platform. But if you can if you can grab the lizard and the platform at the same time, you can get him to keep jumping like up. I've never done it. I've only ever seen it in a secret glitch. But I don't know if it does anything, because what are we gonna like... What are we gonna move through? Like, this doesn't help us. Yes, yeah, pretty much. It makes him jump again. You only... Wait, what is this guy doing? This is his pattern here? Look how far he goes. This little goofy guy. Maybe it's to teach you about the flying squirrels, so that when you get to the other one, you kind of know like how to handle it. Too low. Maybe I need to, as soon as he jumps, I need to do like a jump grab. Okay, that was almost it, I think. I think that was close. No. I'm grabbing too late. Yeah, too late. Okay. Okay. I think we're getting closer to the idea here. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, definitely getting closer. Okay, okay. This is looking promising. Okay, okay, a little bit later. Okay, delay the grab, delay the grab. Too low. Dang it. Schrodinger's glitch. Is both possible and not possible. I'm going too early, but dang it. Okay, I felt like I waited there. Yeah, see, I'm just hitting him now. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see this really quickly. I don't know if anything can be done with this. Check, I'm gonna send it to you. Go to 3 minute. Oh, okay, wait. Hold on, let me change that. What's 3 minutes? 180. Yeah, that should be the timestamp. You see what I'm saying? That, I reference this all the time, but there is so much eye candy in this task. This task is unbelievably crazy and insane. That task is like pure art. Maybe I'll swing to the left, and if it messes up, I'll just go for the tree zip and then just reset there. Because then it's like kind of 2 attempts to do it. See, look here, like I'll go for a tree zip. Like at least 2 attempts right there, right? That might be something good. Might be good. If I don't get to the top there. Oh. Interesting. Like the... Let me see. Oh, I see. I'm looking at the description. What's up, Larry Needham? Yeah, it's good. It's definitely a good little task. Oh, dang it. Okay. That was a pretty good run. But I took damage from the gecko. And one other thing happened. What was it? Oh, you can swing that second swing past the orbit and not take damage. But we'll try again. Actually, I want to move on. Let's try to do, is jumping before grabbing those vertical poles any faster? Jumping before grabbing those vertical poles. I've tested it, and since we're kind of landing so close to them anyway, I don't think it is. See, the problem with this is that there's so many nuanced situations, and there's not one definitive answer for like a situation that makes sense. Like most of the time, we want to be airborne when we grab something. You're talking about like the thing that you would normally headbutt to turn the lights back on, right? Oh, that was a bad sloper. Yeah, jump behind. Oh, look, that was actually close. That would have been crazy. I'll do one more, and then I'm going on to 2-1. Oh my gosh. I'm not getting the diagonal grab that I want. Okay, let's go to 2-1. That is for a later date. That level, to make it like actually so much faster, is just unbelievably technical. That deep grab on the first tree. And then the spin. I'm not dealing with that right now. I don't have it in me. I do have it in me to play through this level, though. Now, see, here, you have to kind of do something like this. And hope you get the water to spawn. That would actually be an IL time save. That would be nice. I'm just going to YOLO it. Because then from there, it's kind of just smooth sailing, I think. Oh, I guess you got to go for high tide skip or something, too. That sucks. Better see the cleanest high. I will do my best to time it as best as I possibly can. You think I should just walk up to the wall, then? Because high tide itself would just be such a big barrier for someone to overcome to beat this level faster. That was almost it, right? You see that? I was getting height. What do I need to do instead, though? Maybe when I notice... Okay, I think maybe when I notice that it's going to... No, because a downright grab would still work. I was gonna say, maybe when I notice it's gonna not actually grab the tower anymore, I do an upright grab or a forward grab. But a downright grab would still land me on top. Positionally. Oh no. I messed that up big time. If diagonals didn't exist in video games, I think the world would be a utopia. I think it's another one of those cases where there's a lot of variables. Ristar's like height and the frame at which you press certain things, because you know, if you fall for 1 pixel before doing your recoil cancel, like you're 1 frame off, then your height's gonna be different, and there are so many variables. Tassing Ristar is so unbelievably hard because there's just like so much trial and error to find the best one. Pin perfect. Now keep in mind, I've only ever done it twice in a run. And in practice, I've done it like maybe 5 or 6 times ever. I don't know if the trick itself is incredibly inconsistent. You know what I mean? If I just haven't found a way that's consistent for me. Harem Scarum might be one of the best high tide skippers, and I know Cronoon has also done it before as well. Right. For me, I have trouble getting it consistently. Let's see how it goes here. We'll try it here. The hardest part about it is just learning the timing for the recoil cancel, and the best way to learn that is doing the drum skips. I think that's what helped me get better at kind of even attempting to do high tide skip. Because then we're not like relying on the water cycle over and over again. You can just keep doing the drum skip, you know? Let's see. Let's just try it here. The orblet at the top definitely helps you position. What's up, MP? Wait, are you the one that's usually in Cronoon stream? What's up? I don't know why I'm not going over. I don't know. It has to be just like a very specific height thing. Okay, so there's one, right? It doesn't seem like I'm doing anything too different. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, I think I know what's going on now. It's just you want to make sure you're getting the highest spot of the tower. Now, how to actually go about paying attention to that? Right. Right. Now, you also have to consider we are fighting the tide rising. So every other grab that you do, it's just like, okay, well, why don't we just like swim up out of the water to get over it? You know what I mean? So I think that it's not bad, but you really have to have it down to a science, the exact amount of grabs you do. And then even on top of that, you might not, I don't know if you notice or not, but I'm going for really deep climbs. When I do high tide skip, I go for like the deepest climb I can possibly think about going for. Like, you see that? I'm hitting left after I do my grab to get a deeper angle to climb higher, right? Already as well. And then you notice how quickly the tide comes up after that. See, at that point, the water was already here. And you can, with the swim, you can already kind of jump out of the water there. So I don't, I think you have the right idea. If you actually want to get the high tide skip to happen, I think that forward grab to reposition is good. But I think that's where the orblet comes into play. That one orblet that's usually here, it lets us get up so much higher, faster, than having to do that reposition grab. I did like 2 or 3 high tide skips there. I think I am just getting better at it. I haven't just had too many attempts at it. Let's try it in an actual attempt here. And then sometimes when you're trying to do a really, really, really deep grab, you pull too far away from the wall and you just miss it entirely. See, my recoil cancel. Sometimes when you're trying to get the best recoil cancels you can, you press it a frame or two early, and then you end up falling because you have to wait for the whole button to unpress, and then you press it again. And so you just fall and you lose all your height. That's okay. This is definitely doable, though. Oh, what just happened to me? See, that was pretty good, but my last grab was just in a spot where I wasn't grabbing as high on the tower as I needed to go over. But then I went so high that I couldn't grab the tower anymore. There's just this little spot. How go your endeavors? Have you been able to play recently, Starberry? What about project mode? Hey, you ripping and tearing in Splatoon, though. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Maybe what I'll do, I'll try to do them without the orblet. Because I did a few without the orblet, right? Because I had killed it already and then kept doing attempts. Let's try it without the orblet and see how that goes. As of right now, I'm arbitrarily deeming the orblet strat TAS only. That's what's up. You gotta work today. Ah, see, and I didn't even. Ah, I'm climbing too well. I gotta let up on it a little bit. Okay, look at you with your little weekend. Absolutely. Me when I come home and work on editing videos. Oh, look at that though. What is happening to me? Those were just bad recoil cancels. Dang. And see, it's different, right? The drum skip. We can kind of go higher. And do one of those, because it'll grab the top of the drum and we'll recoil off of it. So this is... hard mode drum skip, I guess. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm really not happy about my 1-2 taking damage. Like, it was pretty good. Everything else went pretty well. I'm just not even going to submit it. The water is already up, man. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm grabbing the orblet too early. Maybe I need to do one more tower climb and then the orblet, because that seemed like my position was way better. My recoil cancels, I think, were just really slow. Let's try that again. Yeah, but again, at that point, I might as well just be waiting in the water if I'm trying to do, you know... In an actual run, I'd probably be like, oh, that was kind of cool, let's keep going, you know? I wouldn't reset, but... IL is just so much more strict on everything. Like right there. Okay, okay, wait, I can see promise here. I do feel like I'm a little low sometimes though. The ones that seem good seem really good, and the ones that seem like okay are just always not right. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm trying to get like the frame 1 recoil cancels. Maybe some of them need to be delayed. Maybe I need to find like different timings to keep my position so that I can grab the top of the tower. Because maybe I'm just locking myself out of grabbing the top of the tower to get the right position. Maybe I need to delay a little bit somewhere. Oh, okay. Execution barrier. Another thing, and I'm curious your opinion on this. I'm thinking about possibly submitting that hard mode run where I did soap zip as just like no soap zip and being like, yeah, we don't need that category anymore. Let's delete it. And just like being the first person to kind of like take the reins on that. You think I should do that? Would that be a power play? Just for hard mode. Like it's the hard mode run I did. I don't know. I've always thought the category should never exist. But I get it. Like having Ristar behind a $50 a year. Yeah, it's just like, I guess it just hasn't happened yet. I don't know. I don't want to have to submit it as soap zip. Or sorry, I don't want to submit it as no soap zip and then have the soap zip in it and then like there be confusion around it, etc. I also don't want to submit it as soap zip and then just have that leaderboard disappear and then have to resubmit it. Yeah, me too. I think it's good because then things like Cronoon's run will still be like, he will still have the world record. Because his run is unbelievable. Right, right. Like just having that be like the main Ristar category. Yeah, you are you're the harbinger. You are the glitch harbinger. It's actually your fault. You started all of this. Ah, that was close. We need to write like a Ristar speedrunning lore book. And you can take the spot of the harbinger. Yeah, but you also have to consider this. Think about how much life it breathed into the game. I think everything has been a collective effort. Like, obviously, I'm not going to ignore the fact that my videos have helped. And then Mackie going to events and showcasing it there. Sheem doing events and showcasing them. Sheem really grinding and getting world record, world record, world record, world record. And then obviously everyone finding glitches and working together to find them. Roxy's been doing a lot of stuff too, right? Roxy figures out a bunch of like setups and things like that, and was really the only person to ever do a soap zip on an actual like controller. Yes, of course. I did high tide skip, but I got hit twice. I don't think it saves time too much. I didn't know what to do. Oh, did you get like a tab to flash when your name got mentioned? That's funny. What's up, Sophia? I just did high tide skip if you even care. But then I took damage twice on the way over here to the boss fight. I'll make a note of it though. We'll check the timing. I definitely can do better than that. So sorry you caught me here at this oh, that's really cool. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I was only able to stream for a little tiny bit. I will absolutely be back. Today is going to be a day of ILs, guys. I have to take my leave for a little tiny bit, though. I will be back. More ILs later, I promise. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back, I promise. Give it a little bit. My girlfriend just has like a meeting she has to go to. So, that's all. Yes. See you guys later.